guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome, I'm Becky. Hey, yeah, sorry it's been a while. It's been a bit hectic, bit crazy with work and things, but I'm back, I promise. I know I said that in my last one, but I'm back. So for this video, a few of you have asked me if I could do my tanning routine, because believe it or not, I am not normally this tanned. I am very, very pale. In MAC foundation shades, I'm normally an NW10, which is very pale. But I like to be nice golden and bronze because I just feel more confident that way. I mean, if you're pale and you can rock it, good on you. So I thought I'd go through kind of step by step what I do. I have recently changed some of my products towards more of a routine that I prefer. My old routine, it wasn't as spot on as I wanted it to be. So I start off with just jumping in the shower and exfoliating, and I use this. So it's the Bondi Sands mitt. It's so nice because it's like so nice and textured. The black side is really good for like normal exfoliating, and then if you've got any previous old tan from before, the blue side is like a miracle worker for getting that really stubborn tan off. Rub it all over your body, really exfoliate. Also then shave afterwards because obviously you want to get rid of all those hairs and things. And then I leave it for a day. I always exfoliate and shave the night before, because if you tan too quickly after you've shaved, you get kind of like little like freckles almost where the tan goes into your pores. If you want to try it straight afterwards, be my guest. Some people do and they got on fine with it, but for me personally, I just go crazy with the pores. The next step that you want to do is you want to moisturise. So I always moisturise after I've gotten out of the shower and exfoliated, and then also straight before I tan the next day as well. Just make sure I'm really nice and moisturised, my skin is nice and healthy. You don't want any like dry areas, so you want to do like your wrists, you want to do your elbows, any of like the kind of like joint areas, so like your ankles, your feet, your hands, because you don't want them to go too dark. So I like to moisturise with a self-tan moisturiser. It's a Visible Glow Self-Tan Moisturiser by Dove. And I've got it in the medium to dark skin, even though normally I'm quite pale, just because I like to go a bit more golden, a little bit more bronze. I use this the night before when I've got out the shower after exfoliating. It gives me a nice kind of base colour, because I am so pale that when my tan starts to come off, I start to almost look a bit like a clownfish, where I've got like the tan and then I have like the scaly streaks that are like white. And now it's on to the fun part. So I always use a mitt when tanning. I think most people do, to be honest, but it's one of like the velvet ones rather than the sponge ones. I find the sponge really absorb the tan, whereas these, they really blend. This one is just one from Skinny Tan. I don't use the actual Skinny Tan. I actually use the Bondi Sands at the moment in ultra dark, because I just like to go really dark. I find this goes really dark for me. If you don't want to go too dark, they do I think it's a medium and a dark. I love the smell of it. Honestly, it smells so good. It smells like coconuts. It's not got that horrible like fake tanny smell. I mean, like personally, I don't mind fake tan smells because it smells like biscuits to me. I don't know if that's just me, but it smells like biscuits. I start with my legs and work my way up, because if you were to start on your like arms and your body, you're going to then be bending over and creasing it all. So it's really good if you start working on kind of your way up, but I leave your feet and your hands, because I use actually a different product. I don't use the ultra dark, because then they might go really like dark and you might get all those kind of orange streaks. I mean, I missed a little bit here. I would use the other Bondi Sands, but this one is an everyday gradual tanning. So I use this on my face, my neck, my hands and my feet. But I just find this doesn't go as dark, so it's a nice gradual gradient, rather than you're going to be all block one colour, which a real tan, it isn't a block colour. You're going to be darker in some places, lighter in some places. And if you do want to use Bondi Sands, another good tan I recommend is Loving Tan. Loving Tan is amazing. The only reason why I switched is I just wanted to try something a bit different, so I switched to Bondi Sands, but I still love this. I use the 2 Hour Express in dark, or I will use a ultra dark one as well, but that one's not a 2 Hour Express. The difference I'd say is Bondi Sands goes a little bit darker, but I mean I switch between the two depending on what tan I like, but I would happily use both of these with no doubt. I find Loving Tan's a little bit easier to get off in the long run. One Night Stands, you can get it off, it's just a little bit more stubborn in areas, but that might be just my skin. And if you ever want to be that little bit extra, I do have the Loving Tan Bronze Shimmer Luminous Cream in medium. I wanted the dark and the ultra dark, but it was out of stock when I got it. But it's still really good. It's just kind of like another little bit. You can even use this as a fake tan if you wanted to, but it does wash off straight away, so it's not, if it gets wet, it's gonna wash off. It just kind of gives almost like your body like a good like glow, a highlight. Makes you that little bit darker. Another one that I also use to go a bit extra, this is like a new product, is the MAC Fix Plus Gold Light Prep and Prime Spray. So it's like the normal Fix Plus, but I don't know if you can see, it's just like this golden glue. It's a mix, it's like a hybrid of the Strobe Cream and the Fix Plus. I love it. I'll give it a good spritz on my face, I'll give it a spritz on my body. Just gives you that nice like glow. You don't have to obviously use those, you can stick with just like the tans and things. I just like to be that little bit extra with my tan. But yeah, apart from that, you're all ready to go. If this doesn't work for you, I just say, just switch some products around, try things. Everybody's skin is completely different. But otherwise from that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, maybe leave a few comments down below about your favourite tanning products, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!